a humongous advantage in size in this game.
Morant leaning in, scooping, missing, and off the reload. 7 paint points per game. Morant taking flight. Yes, and the foul. Pokashevsky was in full.
Defensive teams want to move as much as possible. Nice.
Aldama. Oh!
There we go.
Stolen by Morant. Morant, nifty handles to the rim, lays it up and in.
Run.
Morant.
Special.
Yes, and the foul. Trying to set up an Adams screen. Weaves. Floater is in by Morant. Morant's got to look at a three. Bango! Rebound tapped out to Aldama. Grizzlies looking to run. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Morant, a hesitation move. Attacks. Finger rolls it in. Holy cow, what a play by Morant. It looked like he wanted to dunk it. Morant, his 17th double-figure quarter of the season. 4-3. Bango! Safi with a nice behind-the-back drop-off. Wow! For Zaire! And they don't shoot the ball particularly well. Morant got to the rim and laid it in. Great screen by Adams. Baskets tonight. Morant over the top. Another.
These teams, they compete hard. They continue to play the mark of a Dwayne Casey team.
10-2 run by Detroit. But the Grizzlies get it to Conchar. Morant working against Killian Hayes. Remember, Hayes with 2 early fouls. Morant driving and finger rolls it in.
He's legit with his size and then able to get in and interior finish.
Morant hangs and banks it in. Play after going into the front row and has it against Duren. Crosses him over, takes him underneath the goal to a cunning Conchar who banks it in. Career high, and Pistons hit with a delay of game to start the third quarter. Morant with a steal. With the Grizzlies. Oh, great cut by Morant, reverses and gets it to drop. Steven Adams. Morant, hesitation move, gets to the cup, banks it around and in. Timeout.
To go home. But they just continue to battle.
Lob for Clark. Both free throws. Grizzlies a 4-point lead. Morant, a 3 over Carter. Bango. Sure to say hello to Pat Connaughton. Got a hearty go Irish from him. Morant. Yes. And Morant took the rebound away from Santi Aldama. Morant, speed dribble, goes right at George Hill. And to the rim, yes, and the foul.
Here tonight.
Well, the very hospitable home crowd here at FedEx Forum counted it down for him. Morant's 3 is through. John Morant
has a lot of post-up situations, and the person that does the posting up, you said,
oh, Morant down the lane. Shooting 31% from the floor. Grizzlies outscoring them in the paint 42-16. Morant hangs and banks it in.
Opposing team's best plays.
The Canadian provocateur.
There it is, provocateur.
Lob for Adams. 8% at home, 43% on the road, and they're down to 31% tonight. Morant weaving, hanging, banking, hitting. 3 gone by here in the third. Morant drives underneath and finds the bucket. Out by Aldama and the Grizzlies, forcing a turnover. Lead pass, Morant, little show and go. A look away, Aldama, yes, and the foul. Maybe too little, too late. Korea, speed dribble. Oh, yes, and the foul. He somehow spun it in.
Oh, man, that's a dangerous play.
One of only a handful of players to have multiple triple-doubles this year.
Oh, there it is.
Lobs it up, and there it is.
I'd have to double Jokic every time he gets the ball inside.
Here is the darting Morant using the glass. He scored.
Gordon, who spent his time this year playing around the rim, and that's why he's having the most efficient offensive year of his career.
There's Morant, a couple doubles. This is the player they were thinking where they were getting that trade. It's Morant taking it inside hard that Michael Malone would like it to. Conchar stays on the floor. They do have Jokic on, and they just brought in Bones Highland. They go in. Adams is the leading scoring team, so you can see they're right on track. 17 free throw attempts by Denver, and 1
to his left hand, but that's a tough shot. Excellent individual defense.
Body from Morant. 16 points and 43% from 3. He'll be the 7th player over 40% from three. Morant scooping it up and down. Nice play. Right now, there are only 4 teams in the NBA which are top 10 in offense and defense efficiency. Beautiful scoop shot right there by Morant. Our last season, former Rookie of the Year, All-NBA second team a season ago. A rising star with a 3. Ja Morant, number 1 tonight in the conference. Morant is still kind of holding on to that left hand, but here he is with the left hand dribble drive. Got it to go, working on the rookie Brown. Circus inside this building tonight. Morant the other way, and he fits the interception by Aldama. Roddy, oh, nice feed. Morant will float after a rebound by Adams. Here comes Morant, 14-point third quarter. Now make it 16 as he just went all. Morant, and Jokic comes out on him. Beautiful shot, beautiful tray. Goes swashbuckling the other way, kept his balance and pops a tray.
What made this matchup seem so interesting, last year losing to the Warriors in the second round of the playoffs in 6 games. First pass, it's a perfect one. Here's Poole, stripped by Brooks. Morant having DiVincenzo look either way, count it, and a foul. Ja Morant. A little shake and bake, and banked it home at a chance for a 3-point. Part of it is because that series last year, there were ejections, there was a suspension, there were injuries, there was a tough physical game, and a tough physical drive to the ball
by Poole. Terrific screening by Looney.
And that was Steph Curry, like the ability to move.
Here's the quick speed and quickness, goes inside. Layup is good, off the glass. Looney, for a big guy, is pretty good guarding guards on the perimeter. Tries to stay in front. He does. Morant just better.
And Green to throw it to him on the perimeter so they can just pitch it back to a shooter. Really good skin.
Isolated with Looney. Morant tries the 3. That's good. Block shot. Morant comes the other way. Drives on DiVincenzo. Layup is good. Banks it home. Thompson just 2 of 10 from the field. Morant drives down the lane. Left-handed again off the glass. More circus moves for Ja Morant. Morant stops, tries another 3-pointer. That's good. Ja Morant with 23. First half's his 2nd game back after missing 17. He's just 1 of 6 tonight. Morant kicks it out. Aldama. 3-pointer. He defends and he hurts people, and I say that with admiration in terms of just how strong he is. Morant. Oh, he banks it in. Took the contact. 12 of 18 from the field. Drives past. DiVincenzo continues. Lefty layup is good. He's got 30. Again, racing up the floor. Sidestep past Lamb and lays it up with the left hand.
The agility.
Morant with 6 to shoot. Jones right back to Morant. 3-pointer. That's good. Ja Morant, his 2nd 3. He was just 1 for early.
Morant comes up firing. It's a 3 and it's through.
Been good. Just haven't been able to knock down the shots.
Morant wrap around Adams.
So that they're able to get good looks.
Lob for Zaire Williams. Morant steps out. That's a 3. It's through. And a timeout clock for Morant. Hangs and hits and is fouled. Morant continues his 3rd quarter assault. Morant picked up by Washington. Screened by Adams. A step back 3 by Morant. It's in. 7-point game. 6. Morant again. Grizzlies 27% from 3. Lob for Morant. Off the miss. It's a 3-on-2 break. And Ja Morant lays it up and through. And those are the things I know everybody. OG. Here's Morant. Stutter step up top. Morant to the bucket. Can get there in a blink of.
And I'm telling you, Koloko is figuring out what grown man strength is. You know, that's what Nick Nurse, I'm sure, is preaching in that locker room, physicality. And I like to see this pick and roll action. I wouldn't be mad if the Raptors start.
Morant gets in the paint. That's just tough.
Talking to Courtney Kirkland, what's the difference?
Dillon Brooks is using his chest, right? He's using his chest. Nice move without the basketball.
Trail by 19. Close out. Here's Morant. And Ja with the three. He's 33.
There it is.
There it is. There's the long tap, and there's Morant. Whammo! And unfortunately, they give it right back. Here's Morant right to the bucket.
Basketball, both teams are scrapping right now.
88-71, and Morant just so quick slithers. Morant playing hide and seek behind the Adams screen, sends it and scores it.
Next teammate, AAU teammates.
Morant crossing over against Williamson and scores! Changing hands. Wow. Morant against Jackson Hayes. Sends Jaren away. Says, get me one-on-one with him. Between the legs, a fade, a fill-up by Morant.
Morant getting to the basket.
Jaren with a back screen, 6 to shoot. There, out of the corner, another ties dribble. It's in again. Rebound. Morant back in the game. Bullet pass, Adams. Wow. 8 seconds remaining. Morant over McCollum, finger rolls it in with 4.2. Steal.
One there.
Pelicans 5-9 when they trail at intermission. Grizzlies 19-3 with a halftime lead. Morant's floater, that's in. Stolen by Adams. Morant. Yes. Waited out.
That's the matchup, and that's what he concentrated on that night. We'll see if the Grizzlies can start doing that here going forward.
Morant elevates. Yes, against Hernan Gomez and scores. Clock at 10. Morant, hesitation move, spins back and forth and hits a floater. Wow. Williamson going left.
Great D.
Roddy going one-on-one with the defense. Morant spins, drop off. Roddy scores!
Don't want him to start to find the range.
No. Morant, a step back, long two is in. Through, flips it up, got nothing. 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Morant to the rim. Morant works against McCollum, spins, fires a fadeaway and puts it in. Pelicans, one of the best scoring teams in the league, one of the best fourth quarter scoring teams in the league. Morant again, and the foul. Clock at 6 for Morant against Jackson Hayes. Sends it, scores it. Cold-blooded jumper by Ja Morant. Morant lobs it up for Steven Adams and out.
By Conchar.
Tyus Jones in. Lob for Morant, and the Grizzlies have their first lead of the game.
Understand how to play with De'Aaron Fox after coming over from Indiana.
Morant, a foul line leaner, puts that in.
I like this Kings defense. Not a lot of shot blocking. You can get into the paint like that.
And Morant does. Into that number. Morant back on the floor, guarded by Fox. Behind an Adams screen. His floater over Sabonis is in. Morant, a topside three. It's in. First three-point make. He's averaging 9.5 points for the season in the third quarter. Led the NBA in third quarter scoring in the month of December. And on cue, he's 13 of 14 from the free throw line tonight.
Oh,
Conchar, nice rim run. Morant crossing over. Jaren into the post. Morant's floater is in. Sacramento lead. Morant backhands that in some way,
Once they let go.
Here's Morant off the curl against Mitchell. Banks it in. Well, before the game. Wow. Morant blows by Herder. Attacks a no-look Conchar. Reverse slam and the foul. 2020 season. Morant against Herder. Teardrop banks it in. Morant again.
Put the ball at the rim. If you get stuck, just throw it at the rim. Steve-O will make it right.
Morant trying to shoot the gap. Floats and he hits. Morant accelerates and lays it in.
Into the paint, using his penetration, and Terry Rozier ready to catch and shoot.
Ja Morant hadn't done much of anything in the first 3.5 minutes, and then immediately.
Really good half-court defense, so the three-point shot opportunities will be there.
Ja does that as well as anyone. Gets into the paint and makes a floater. That's his game. Out in Oklahoma City. There you go. Steven Adams, Josh Giddey, LaMelo Ball. Ja Morant. Oh, my goodness, if he's got that rolling, the Hornets are in trouble. Morant to Conchar. Morant whips it over to Bain. Bounce pass to Aldama. And Morant somehow a three-point opportunity. Unbelievable. Houdini.
The paint, finishing over a good defensive team.
John Morant again. The goal is to get into the paint.
Goodness, at the rim, under some arms to an open McDaniels.
Morant answers. Steal the ball from you, too.
Well, that's true.
Led the NBA in steals one season early in his career as a Cavalier. John Morant, that is just Ohio Valley Conference. Played at Murray State. This was not a huge deal coming out of high school. That area has it erased by Adams. Roddy, finished off by Morant.
John Morant, Harris throwing that assignment. Morant challenged by Carter. With the shot clock under 10. Gets into the paint. And somehow managed to throw that one in, falling down with his offhand. Aldama backing in. Three ball. Got it. Morant. 4:28 left in the half. Only 33 points for the Magic. Morant. It's into
better get into guys, given too much space. We got to stay connected. You don't have to block the shot, but we got to contest everything. Somebody step up, take a charge. We need to make some big defensive plays.
Adams hands it off to Morant. Nice pass. Rolling to the basket. Morant gets the steal. Accelerating down the court. Spins it in, and a foul on Banchero. Morant spins. Banchero is there and commits the foul. Another and one opportunity for Morant trying to take over here in this third quarter. Morant fading away. Good again.
He's in rhythm right now.
Yep. Cole Anthony meets him. Morant going to accelerate, drive to the basket, and lay it in uncontested.
And I was going to say, look for a high pick and roll or some type of pick and roll to come.
Stop. Morant with the ball. Backing in, leaning, firing, scoring, and a foul.
Yeah. How many is that on Wendell, baby?
To Markelle. Morant keeping that dribble. Into the paint with a one-handed floater. Got it. Lead is down to 7. Morant lobs it. Throw.
Morant against Sohan. Little in and out. Elevates. Hits and is foul.
Spurs only had 16, but they were 14 of 16 at the line. One of their best free throw shooting nights of the year.
John Morant gets tricky underneath Zach Collins, and he's in double figures already in the first. Up a 30-point first quarter. Morant, meanwhile, 10 points in the period. Takes flight and jams.
Right now, understand multiple guys for the Spurs able to get into the painted area.
Morant hanging, got his own miss. Little pump fake, tries the other side of the basket and flips it in.
This continues to get better and better as he recovers from the multiple injuries on his foot that kept him out of action for so long. It's John Morant.
This is very similar to what we saw in the last game in terms of the Grizzlies get up, but the Spurs, Morant able to find a job of getting himself into the painted area for scores.
Morant weaving, fading, firing, filling it up.
Again with that end-to-end.
Morant, an open three. Yes, sir!
The Grizzlies can settle things down again.
Morant, another three. Good again! Misses, tap out rebound, Morant. Drives on Sohan and dunks. 4. Morant, another three. Good again!
I guess you will see a steady diet of high screen and roll action and allowing Morant to create opportunities.
Against Pirtle! Send it in, Ja, against Pirtle. Adams screams. Morant elevates, came up short, and put his own in. 135.
Set defense. I like that.
And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It just was a line shot right at the head of Neesmith.
Yeah, he almost hurt him.
Morant gets inside and scores.
There.
Lobs it up, throwing it down is Williams.
They make Buddy a pass.
Morant explodes to the basket. He's got 15. Adams was there. Look at that left-handed pass to Aldama. Jones has joined Ja Morant in the backcourt. Morant splits the defense.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what he does on a nightly basis. Why 7 of the last 10, he goes in there again.
Changes directions and they can explode out of it.
The Pacers are going to double Morant. He lobs it up and Williams throws it down.
Even when they've won a key game here and there, as he said, it just seemed like for a while there we were losing a guy every single night as John 3 blocks per game.
And I like, he's posting more. I thought a few years ago, a lot of three-point shooting, which he's capable. And speaking of three-point shooting, Ja Morant, Desmond Bane.
Into the chest of Brooks. There's that defense that Brooks can bring. Rips it away. Morant. Bane. If attack so far for Phoenix. Ayton into double figures. Ja Morant with his third three. Still on the shelf as well with that foot sprain. So they have come to play, at least so far tonight. Morant. No relation between Saban and Damian, just in case you were wondering. Shot clock at 7. Morant finds a spot. And another three-point launch. And suddenly the Suns have gone cold. Morant, that's a scary sight in the open floor. Puts it down. Morant the run out. He had 5 threes in the first half. Look at the handle. Wins. Team that hasn't lost since 2 days after Christmas. The game actually was played here against Phoenix. That is Morant. Maybe the 4th rebound tonight for DeAndre Ayton. And his first points of the quarter. Morant starting to tee up. And he's got 24 already tonight. Aldama. Got it. These team has blown the doors off the Suns in the quarter. Morant. Puts it down. My goodness. This Morant nearly lost his feet. Unbelievable.
13 a game. Adams averaging just under 5 rebounds a game. Morant takes flight, scoops and scores.
People talk about they all-star last year and will have more all-star appearances in the future.
Averaging 21 and a half a game. Morant a little off balance. Grizzlies starting to regain their offensive balance. Morant pulls up and hits. Had double-digit leads. 10 by Cleveland early. It was 13-3. Lob for Jaren. By the Grizzlies. Now a steal by Morant. Rubio's back. Ja to the cup. Mark. Loose ball. Conchar. Morant. Jams.
They're on both the defensive and the offensive end, knocking down multiple threes this first half.
Morant behind the back. Another Aldama 3. Another make for As Jones on the floor. Morant, shifty move. An open Aldama. Another 3. Good again. Morant against Garland. Crosses him over. Elevates. Finger rolls in.
You know what he did?
Yes, and the foul. Morant with 20 and 8 assists. Crossing over. Going at Jared Allen and got it to go.
I think I called it the other name a bunch. Morant gets inside. Bank shot is good. And a foul. Hanging in the air. And again,
I'm sitting there listening to the reel off names. I'm like, okay, when is he going to get to the diesel? And it's a national
fouls per game. First couple of years, he's in foul trouble all the time. As Morant floats it up.
Defensive player have some of the bad fouls that he found himself into.
Morant flies up in the air. Real nice opportunity here with the Lakers. Morant fakes, drives, goes inside, left-handed. Oh, gorgeous move from Ja Morant. Just the machine on the boards. Morant goes inside, bank shot. Yes, count it, and a foul.
Aldama not only started, but he played well in the absence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Ja Morant for 3. Morant playing off the ball. Christie, the rookie, tough assignment. Alley-oop, and Clark throws it.
It stops is much easier on the other end and helps your offense.
Ja with the spin, up and under, and banks it in. Gorgeous move from Ja Morant.
10-point lead for the Suns. It's their biggest. Ja floater.
I mean, he's jumped.
Job of selling that too. Throwing his head back.
Still, if you're busy, you can't move.
Ja crossing over, hangs in the air, off the glass and in. And for Ja Morant now, just his second made pull up by Cam. And that's his first bucket of the evening. Ja had a lane to the hoop along the baseline, a chance at a three-point play for Ja Morant. 44 rebounds in the span of 2 games.
Doing his job.
Ja, a floater from 10 feet at Minnesota Friday. How about the Sacramento Kings? Mike Brown, De'Aaron Fox. Same thing for Saban Lee. He took 8 free throws, knocked down 6 of them. Ja Morant in a crowd and spins it home. Ja Morant started to pick things up late in that second quarter. Hangs, hits, and will go to the line. A foul shot. Suns fans in attendance win a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich if the opposing team misses 2 free throws in a row here in the fourth quarter. There's 2.
Showing that he can be a 20-point per game scorer.
5 consecutive games for Mikel. 20 or more.
He's such a big shot maker, man. All right, great look there. Got to get back, stop this guy.
Morant lays it up, throwing it down as Williams.
12 turnovers now for Golden State. Here's Morant, pitter patter floater, yeah, poorly. And Golden State's hit enough threes as Morant knocks. Memphis looking to push. Here's Morant. Morant up and in. What a move. Here's Morant guarded by Curry. Ja leans. No. The follow. Yes. Here's Morant swiveling into the paint, cutting through, and somehow popped it in. The wizardry of Ja. For Golden State, Kuminga has 11. Morant knocks down the 3. Jackson also averaging 3.5 blocks per as Clark gets.
And I told Benny that he was being stupid and I deserved to get a technical and get thrown out of the game as Ja Morant scores on the other end.
An 11-3 Warriors run over the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Morant lobs it up to Clark. Morant able to save the possession there and then spin it in off the window.
Drop coverage primarily with Kevon Looney this game, and that's now the 3rd straight possession they blitzed Ja Morant as he slithers through and start that play was body to body with him and just getting that little sliver of space. It's all he needs.
Morant lob, Clark finish. So now Golden State needs to get to the finish line without their 2-time MVP. Morant has tied it at 116. First points of the point lead. There you go, JJ. Into the backcourt for Ja. 10 seconds to go. Morant, the crossover. The